Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have for you a stress relieving yoga sequence. So it's going to be nice and gentle, and we're going to start today in our extended child's pose. So sink down on top of the shins or between the shins. Just enjoy the child's pose. I'm giving myself just a little bit of a forehead massage here by resting my head on the mat and then rotating in circles. You can also bring those hands back towards your shins, whichever feels like a more comfortable child's pose. Begin to tune into your breath here. Notice how you feel. Maybe start to release some of the stress. Then we'll take our child's pose to one side, so bring your hands out to the left and enjoy that nice right side stretch. And we'll bring it back to the middle and take it to the right side. So now we'll stretch out the left side. Find space in the left side of your body here. And we'll bring it back to the middle. Just nice child's pose again. My cat Tigsy is not in a stress-free mood. He is super hyper today. We'll head into our puppy pose. So get up on those knees underneath hips, bring those hands out further and sink down. Try and bring that chest towards the mat. You don't have to make it there, just the intention's what matters. Tigsy comes in between my cardigan. He wants to do some yoga. Keep holding that puppy pose if you don't have a cat come and interrupt you. And then we'll push up into our downward dog. Give a generous bend in those knees. Don't focus on how the pose looks, just how it feels. Especially today. We're trying to be nice to ourselves today. Extra nice. Trying to release tension. You've already done an amazing thing for yourself by showing up and doing this yoga practice. Tigsy's now in the pot. So gonna inhale, come into halfway lift after that nice downward dog. Then forward fold. Hold the forward fold while I briefly take Tigsy out of the pot. Maybe swing side to side here. Take some deep breaths. Hug those elbows if you want to. Shift your weight on the balls of the feet if you are bending those knees. And do definitely get a generous bend in the knees. Then we'll come up into halfway lift. Bend the knees if you have to as well in halfway lift. And then sink back down to forward fold. Come up one more time, halfway lift, and rise very slowly up to mountain. Shake it off, maybe do a few shoulder circles. Next inhale, we're going to turn to the right and raise both arms. So gentle spinal twist here. Exhale, bring it back to the middle, hands together, and inhale, take it to the left. Exhale, bring it back to the middle. Inhale, arms up. Upward salute here. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, come all the way back up to mountain. Exhale once, and then inhale, upward salute. And then exhale, fold back down. Generous bend in the knees. Now we're going to step our left foot back into a low lunge. So get that balance. Make sure your right ankle is underneath the knee and the knee is not over the ankle. And just make that chest nice and proud in equestrian pose here. Variation of the low lunge. Sink into that left hip. Maybe you feel an opening there. Then we're going to rise up into our full low lunge. Hands up in the air like you're holding a beach ball. Now bring it back down. Curl that back toe under. Step it back into downward facing dog. Hold down dog here. Take a few breaths. We're going to shift forward, bring our knees to the mat, our chest to the mat, and our chin into knees, chest, chin, and then come up into baby cobra. So very low cobra here. If you have a pillow, you can rest your head on that. You might want a pillow today. There's a few poses we could use it in, but totally optional. We're just going to lift progressively a little bit higher each time. So inhale, lift into a higher cobra, and wave back down. Then we're going to push back up into our downward facing dog. Generous bend in the knees. Now from here, again, we're going to take our right foot forward and just hover in a high lunge, super quick, maybe add a few pulses here. Then step back, down dog. Lift up that left leg, bring it forward, and we're going to stretch that right hip now. So rest the right knee on the ground and that right foot flat on the mat. Left ankle right under the left knee. Then we'll come into our equestrian pose, make that chest nice and proud. Just sink into that right hip. Breathe here. Next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up into our full low lunge. Again, pretend like you're holding a beach ball between your hands. Maybe find some movement. I've added little cactus arms there. And then exhale, bring it back down. Tuck that right foot under. And we're going to step it back into plank. Then knees, chest, chin. And come back down into baby cobra. Again, a few more cobra pulses here. So begin low. With every inhale, maybe go a little bit higher. Exhale on the way down. Engage those back muscles here to help you rise a little bit higher. Make sure you're pushing that chest forward so the lower back doesn't take the full bend. Nice, we'll push back up into our downward dog. Nice knee bend here. Bring up that left leg, step it forward again, maybe add a few hip pulses. And step back up into our halfway lift. And then forward fold with an exhale. And then inhale, we're going to go all the way back up to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Shake it off a little bit. Then inhale, turn to the right. One hand extends behind, one in front. Exhale, meet the hands together again at the front. Inhale, bring it to the left. Then exhale, forward fold and straight to sitting on the middle of our mat. So come into easy pose here. and then we'll transition to fire log. So take your left leg and align the left ankle with the right knee and the right ankle with the left knee. So stacking that right leg underneath the left. You can place the pillow in many different positions, underneath one of the knees, on your head here, or even in between your abdominals and your legs as you bend down. If you need to stay sitting up straight, that's also fine. Just listen to your body. You should feel a really nice stretch here in the left glute. Again, the pillow is optional, so if you don't want to use a pillow, totally don't need to. Then we'll rise back up. Swap the leg alignment here. So now right leg on top of left leg. And again, place the pillow where you want to. And exhale, fold forward. If you already feel the glute stretch just normally sitting, then remain in that sitting position with your back nice and straight. Just breathe here. Can be quite the intense glute stretch. Next exhale, we'll rise back up. Then we'll head into easy pose, so get comfortable back in easy pose. And we'll breathe a little bit here. Then next exhale, take it to the side, so right arm on the ground, left arm reaches up and over, chest looking towards the sky, and gaze towards the sky. Inhale there once, and exhale, take it to the other side. And inhale back to the top, and exhale, place those hands behind you, and get a minor back bend here. Only do this if it feels comfortable. Press that chest forward. Then we'll come back again to the middle. And we'll come into our cow face pose. Come up into tabletop. Tuck that left leg behind the right. Make sure those knees are stacked on top of each other. You can also use the pillow in between the knees here for comfort. Just find what feels good with that pillow placement. Again, you don't have to use one. And if you're comfortable, just seat it upright, remain there, and if you want, you can bend forward. Bending forward just slightly deepens the stretch. Maybe find an active stretch here, so maybe pulsing up and down, or moving more slowly in a wave. Then we'll come out of the stretch here by leaning forward into our tabletop and swapping the knees. So this time it's right leg behind left. Sit back in between those legs. Again, make sure the knees are stacked. Bring those feet close to your hips as well. Just breathe here. Again, lean down if you want to. Perhaps finding another active stretch here. If not, just hold and breathe. Okay, we'll come on up, come back into tabletop, bring those legs back into their neutral position, and then sit back down on the calves. Now from here, we're going to take our left leg and reach it out towards the back of the mat. Right leg stays on the mat, so shin touching the mat, and we'll bring our left arm up and over, right arm on the mat. Get a deep side stretch here. So it's kind of like gate pose with a little bit of wild thing in it. Then we'll take it to the other side. Now right leg extends out. We stabilize on the left leg here. Bring that left arm over. Try and turn that chest towards the sky. Then we'll come back down, sit back down on the coughs. Bring those legs to the side, then we'll extend our right leg out and keep our left leg bent. Now we're going to place our right arm next to the right leg and again bring our left arm up and over. Again, you do not have to be this deep. So if your arm's just like on your knee there, remain there. But still try and bring that left arm up and over. Okay, then we'll swap sides. So left leg extends out, right leg tucks in. Bring that left arm to the mat or to the knee and try and bring that right arm over. You do not have to be low down. Keep breathing into the pose. Every time you relax, you can go maybe a little bit deeper. Then we'll come back up to the middle, back to easy pose, and then come lay onto our backs. Tuck those knees in. Maybe give yourself a back massage with those knees tucked in. Then we'll place the feet on the mat here. And then we'll lift the legs, extend them straight up. Flex the feet. Get the circulation going in a different direction here. This pose is called Reclined Staff Pose. You can also bring your arms above your head if you want to. Now from here, use momentum and your abdominals to come up into plow pose if you wish. If not, remain in that reclined staff pose. Try and keep the torso perpendicular to the mat here. You can also bend the knees if needed. Keep the neck nice and long so there's no pressure on it. Then we'll come back down, return to our reclined staff pose, and just hold. Then exhale, lower those feet down, come into reclined cobbler's pose, one of my favorites. You can use a pillow under the knees if you want to, or under the back for a little bit of a back bend here. Bring those arms up above your head. Maybe interlace the fingers. Remember, you don't have to do this with a pillow at all. You can also use your hands for support under your knees. Or you can even place the pillow under your head. Just enjoy this relaxing pose. Maybe take the time here to release any worries. Try and focus on the moment. Focus on each breath. With every exhale, try and release something which bothers you. Then we'll bring our legs out. Bring our arms to our sides, palm facing the sky, and enter to Savasana. In Savasana, you can begin to relax the forehead. Begin to do a body scan. Inhale, and with every exhale, maybe relax something in your body. Inhale. Exhale, maybe relax your jaw. Maybe see how your shoulders are feeling. Relax your chest, your shoulders. Relax your abdominals, and then your hips. Just focus on each part of your body and go further down with each exhale. On your next inhale, we'll rise back up, but feel free to stay in Savasana if you're comfortable there. If you are seated again, maybe add a few neck rolls. Take it one direction, then the next, and then maybe do a circle, and then reverse the circle. So thank you for joining me today for this stress releasing practice. Hopefully it served you, and if you enjoy our videos, then I would appreciate a like or subscribe. Thank you for watching.